Section 3. Benefits. Paid time off, vacation time, sick time. Paid time off, PTO, is an all-purpose time-off policy for eligible employees to use for vacation, illness, or injury, doctor's appointments, school volunteerism, and other activities of a personal nature. It combines traditional vacation and sick leave plans into one bereavement leave or company-celebrated holidays, which are additional benefits separate from the company's PTO program. All regular full-time and regular part-time employees are eligible to earn and use PTO as described in this policy. For existing employees, PTO is front-loaded and available to existing employees worked at Flow Design 60-plus months at the beginning of each calendar year, which runs from January 1st through December 31st. For new hires, PTO is accrued and can be taken after 6 months of employment. Although available starting January 1st, PTO is accrued earned throughout the calendar year. You may borrow PTO time up to the maximum allowable balance within the calendar year. New employees may use PTO 180 days after their start date. The amount of paid time off that regular full and part-time employees receive is based on length of continuous service, as reflected in the table below. If you work less than 40 hours per week, you will accumulate PTO based upon a prorated percentage basis. If an employee terminates employment for any reason, and they used PTO time that was not yet earned, they will be required to pay back Flow Design for the time that was used but not accrued/earned. PTO can be deducted in increments as small as 1 hour. All requests to use PTO should be given to your manager as far in advance as possible to facilitate workload. A minimum of 2 weeks advance notification is required for planned leave resulting in multiple constructive days off. PTO requests will be reviewed based on a number of factors including business needs, deadlines, and staff requirements. If you have an unexpected need to be absent from work, you should notify your manager before the scheduled start of their workday. The manager must also be contacted on each additional day of unexpected absence. In situations of planned or unplanned absence due to an employee's own illness or injury, a doctor's note from your healthcare provider may be required before you can return to work. It is the responsibility of the employee on an extended absence for illness or injury to apply for any other available compensation and benefits, such as workers' compensation, short-term and/or long-term disability with support from human resources. PTO may be used to supplement any payments that an employee is eligible to receive from short-term disability insurance, workers' compensation, other disability insurance programs, and/or other qualified leaves of absence. The combination of any such disability payments and PTO cannot exceed the employee's regular weekly earnings. Employees are encouraged to use PTO prior to taking any unpaid leave, except where such mandate is otherwise prohibited by applicable federal/state laws. PTO is to be taken within the calendar year, accrued in order to receive the personal replenishment value intended. In the event that available PTO is not used by the end of the benefit year, employees will forfeit the unused PTO unless otherwise stated in this policy or in accordance with applicable state and/or local law. Upon termination of employment, employees will be paid for unused PTO that has been earned through the last day of work. Company holidays. The company observes 14/10 holidays during the year as paid holidays for its regular full-time employees. The 10 holidays are determined and communicated annually. Guidelines. 1. For part-time employees to be eligible to get a holiday day off, you must be regularly scheduled to work on the day on which the holiday is observed and must work your regularly scheduled working days immediately following the holiday, unless an absence on either day is approved in advance by your manager. 1. Benefit applies after a 90-day period of employment. 1. Holidays that fall during a scheduled vacation do not count as a vacation day used. 1. You must be regularly scheduled to work on the day on which the holiday is observed and must work your regularly scheduled working days immediately preceding and immediately following the holiday, unless an absence on either day is approved in advance by your manager. 1. When the regular holiday falls on Saturday, the preceding Friday shall be considered the company holiday. 1. When the regular holiday falls on Sunday, the following Monday shall be the company holiday. 1. Employees are not allowed a paid holiday while they are in an out-of-pay status such as leave of absence, including absence due to workers' compensation, or while receiving short-term disability payments. 1. Flow Design observes 10 holidays for the year. 1. New Year's Day. 2. Patriots' Day. 3. Memorial Day. 4. Independence Day. 5. Labor Day. 6. Columbus Day. 7. Thanksgiving. 8. Day after Thanksgiving. 9. Day before Christmas. 10. Christmas Day. Business and travel expenses. Flow Design reimburses employees for the costs of travel and other expenses directly related to accomplishing business travel objectives. You are expected to limit expenses to reasonable amounts incurred while on assignments away from the normal work location. Generally, you are also permitted to combine personal travel, as long as time away from work is approved. Additionally, expenses arising from such non-business travel are your responsibility. The company reimburses employees for mileage at the current IRS rate when business travel necessitates the use of an automobile. When travel is completed, employees should submit all travel expense reports within 30 days. Receipts for all individual expenses should accompany reports. Questions regarding procedures related to travel arrangements, expense reports, reimbursements for specific expenses, or any other business-related travel issues should be directed to your manager or human resources. If an employee submits an expense for reimbursement that does not meet these requirements, the reimbursements may not be made. The organization reserves the right to refuse reimbursement for expenses that are deemed to be non-business related or excessive or otherwise outside the parameters of this policy and other related policies. Abuse of this business travel expense policy, including falsifying expense reports to reflect costs not incurred by the employee, can be grounds for disciplinary action, up to and including termination of employment. Calculating round-trip mileage reimbursement for client site visits. The distance from the company office to the client site and back, not from the employee's home or from another client site. Company annual events. Summer party. No travel reimbursement to a company party during normal working hours. Holiday party. No travel reimbursement. Red Sox games. No travel reimbursement. Licensure and membership reimbursement. Flow Design values constant growth and professional development, and in fact, licensure is part of our overall mission and vision. IR exams. Flow Design will reimburse its staff member for each exam section which they passed as a way to incentivize and reward such goal. At this time, there are 6 exam divisions. Flow requests that after passing all divisions, the staff member remains at Flow for a period of time. Green or LEED certifications. Flow Design will reimburse the staff member for passing such certification. Flow requests that after passing all divisions, the staff member remains at Flow for a period of time. Other certifications or licenses. Please communicate with the office manager and leadership team if there is a particularly useful license or certification you would like to pursue as an asset for your development and the office development. Tuition reimbursement. Flow Design values constant growth and professional development. However, at this point in time, Flow does not reimburse for tuition of required classes for architecture. If the office sees the need to recommend a class, the office will cover the costs of such class on a case-by-case basis. Health insurance. After a qualification period of about 3 months, Flow Design offers insurance coverage. Currently, we only offer one plan, which is the Direct Silver 2000 from Tufts Health, which has a per-person cost of about $318. This varies by year. Flow pays 50% of this for individuals. For more information about the plan, please connect with the office manager and leadership team. Employee of the Quarter. Flow Design believes in each individual growth within our organization. We also believe such growth and performance should be recognized and rewarded as much as possible. Therefore, we have initiated an Employee of the Quarter program in which we will have a discretionary reward and recognition for such individual. This will be announced at the beginning or the end of the quarter during our office meeting. Bonuses. Client acquisition, staff recommendation, and performance. Our clients and our staff members are both the fuel and the engine of our productivity and growth. Therefore, we have enacted a client acquisition, staff member recommendation for open positions as well as performance bonus. Client acquisition. After a client is referred by an employee of Flow and a project contract is signed and in effect, Flow Design will reward such employee with a discretionary bonus to be determined by the office management and leadership team. This will be reflected in the employee's payroll following the event. Staff member referral. We have learned by experience that the best fits at Flow are those members of Flow already know and have good relationships with. This is why after we announce an open position, we encourage that each member refers someone they may think is a good fit for us. After a qualification period of about 3 months from successfully hiring this person, Flow Design will provide a $200 bonus for such employee who made the successful referral. Job posts will be pinned up to our breakroom information board as soon as they become available. Performance bonus. Flow Design has a discretionary bonus period at the end of each year. 5-year anniversary milestone. Flow Design has a discretionary bonus period at the 5-year anniversary of an employee.